this has such huge ramifications, massive, because like you said, I think right now that Boston is at least the number 2 team in the AL East, if not number 1. So I'm still not sold on the Yankees. I think it makes Baltimore worse. I think they're number 4 right now because I do think the addition of Santander and to a certain extent Scherzer makes Toronto better. But now if Toronto has to sit there and leapfrog the Red Sox and the Yankees, there's a very, very good chance that they're going to trade Vlad at the trade deadline. What do you think about that?
And I think that's why Bregman, the number there. I'm glad Toronto didn't sign him either. Like that's a huge number. I would have liked Toronto to sign him and not Toronto sign him at the same time. It's crazy. The number 40 is a huge number for him. Great for him. I not complaining at all. The player gets it.
Yeah, God bless. Get all the money that you can while you can.
You think? I'm just going to say this right now. You think that I know why you think this. You think that the Red Sox might have just jumped the New York Yankees. And I know why. It's because you do not believe in Paul Goldschmidt.
No, it's not that I don't believe in Goldschmidt. I like Goldschmidt. You remember, I'm a huge Goldschmidt fan. But at the end of the day, how much better is Goldschmidt than what they had there in Rizzo and Rice? Better, but not significantly
Definitely better. Definitely.
Huh?
I think significantly better, to be honest.
I don't think so.
I think he's better defensively.
Defensively, yes.
And again, probably hairline defensively because Rizzo was very good defender. I'm not thinking anything against Rizzo. It's more of like you just don't realize how good Goldschmidt is at defense, and they're probably borderline together. But like I think give Goldschmidt the better. And I think offensively, I huge jump.
I don't think it's as huge as you think. But forget about that for a second. You took a step back going from Soto to Bellinger.
Okay.
Jazz Chisholm and Gleyber Torres. Yeah, you can say that Jazz Chisholm's a better player, but I'm sorry, until he proves it on the field, yeah, and he had a wonderful little stretch there with the Yankees. But you look at the back of the baseball card, he's never lived up to expectations. So it's kind of a wash. The only place that you got better, yeah, you got Fried, but you overspent for Fried, in my opinion. There's another move coming for the Yankees. There has to be, in my opinion. But it's not so much even about the Yankees. Now,
Devin Williams. You forgot about reliever of the year, Devin Williams.
And that's awesome. But
okay, we're just like chopping down the tree, man. You had a monster tree with Soto. That tree fell. And then you're going to, I believe in the aggregate, they created a better team. So Soto's a stud. Soto gets on base. He riled things up. He got energy, and you're not going to get the same energy out of Bellinger and Goldschmidt. You are not. You're getting Bellinger might be so high, he might not even realize he signed with the Yankees. And you got Goldie, who's just like this, like stone, like Albert Pujols, like stone face the whole time. Give you a smile every now and then, but I get it. But I think Bellinger and Goldschmidt together are it's almost negligible when you sit there and go Rizzo and Soto together. Those two together offensively are going to give you the same thing. Rizzo, you got nothing from offensively. And Soto, you got a lot. You're going to get the same. Like, okay, I'm a little lower on both, but I think Goldschmidt, the thing about Goldschmidt, dude, he hits the ball in the air, and when that ball gets in the air in Yankee Stadium, it's gone. Bellinger hits the ball in the air. When you get the ball in the air in Yankee Stadium, it's gone.
Listen, for Yankees,
my problem is who's going to get on base for him? That's the bigger question.
I just don't see it. But then you look at the Orioles. The Orioles have lost. They lost Santander. They lost Burns. So yes, they signed the Japanese guy. But is that close?
That's the thing, is that's where a lot of their stuff is going to be coming down to is Sugano, right?
Yeah.
Absolute stud in Japan. Yeah. 3-time like Cy Young winner, 3-time MVP. But the dude's 35. He's going to be walking in first year in U.S. It's going to be a whole lot. I think people are underplaying how good he is and probably how good he is as a competitor. But I think he will be better than we think. I think we're kind of underplaying him a whole lot because he's not 25 throwing 100 miles an hour. But I guarantee we can go out there and pitch. But Baltimore is a very tough place to pitch in the summer. It's a very tough place to pitch. But again, the Charlie Morton deal is good. But I do love Zach Eflin being there for this second second year. I love Dean Kramer. I love Grayson Rodriguez. I like the rotation, but I do not think Baltimore got a whole lot better.